the Dodgers announced that Roki Sasaki is not coming back anytime soon because of his shoulder injury. I think that they put out there another 4 to 6 weeks, but really, by the time you get 4 to 6 weeks, ramp up, rehab, everything, I don't think we see Roki Sasaki again this year.
It's totally
I really
possible he's
don't.
gone. Totally possible.
Possibly done. That said, Shohei Ohtani has come in, swooped in to save the day because, of course, he did. That's what he does.
Here he comes to save the day.
Yeah. So he's starting Monday night. By the time this is released, you will have known what he did in his, at this point, I'm going to say it, likely 1 inning pitched. The rehab start, because you're not going to send him down to AAA to rehab for 15 days, get 3 rehab starts. You're not going to do that because you don't want to go 2 weeks without his bat in that lineup. And so, and I'm sure Ohtani was like, I'm not going down to AAA to rehab because, let's be honest, you need my bat. So I know that's not something Ohtani would say, but we're going to go with it.
The front office would say it for him. He doesn't need to say it. He'd be like, we're not going to lose your bat. Okay, we can't.
Yeah. So this is the thing that's interesting about this to me, Brig, is that he's been throwing bullpens and everything for like a while, good long while now.
Yeah.
And I think that he still needs that ramp up, because this is something that AJ Pierzynski said today on Foul Territory when they're actually talking about this very same thing, is that you can go and you can rehab on the backfields of spring training facility with the low-level minor leaguers in the complex league for a week, 2 weeks to get ready, okay? And you feel fine. You even go on your minor league rehab assignment, play 3-4 days in AAA, you feel fine. The timing comes back a little bit, you square up the ball a little bit, you're fine, right? But you go play one, especially as a catcher, and I'm assuming a pitcher as well, go play one game of Major League Baseball, and you're sore.
Right.
It is a different animal. There is no way to actually simulate what your body goes through in that situation. And I think part of it is the environment. Like, I don't think anybody in their life ever gets amped up for a big league game as they do for a AAA game. And I don't care if it's your first AAA game against your last MLB game, there is still a higher level of adrenaline pumping through your body in that last big league game than there was in that first AAA game. And that takes a toll on your body. That alone takes a toll on your body.
Of course it does.
Right?
Yes.
Right? So Ohtani's going to go out there, and he's been pitching these simulated games and bullpen sessions and things like that. I'm sure they've had him throwing up to 75 to 100 pitches in some of these. But he's not going to do that in his first outing because you got to ramp up to the amp of a Major League Baseball game.
Yeah.
So,
no doubt. Well,
it'll be fun to watch. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I agree with you. It'll be fun to watch. They're going to play 4 games against San Diego, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they're going to face the Nats, then the Rockies, then the Royals, then the White Sox, and then Houston, Milwaukee, San Francisco. Again with Milwaukee, and then Minnesota, and then they finish with Boston and Cincinnati leading up to the deadline.
Up to the break, the All-Star break. So this is a pretty good stretch to ramp him up.
I was going to say, if you're going to do it, this is the right time to do it. You've got some really good test subjects in there, but you got some gravy boats in there too that are going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine.
This is the thing I want to know, Brig, is what do you think on this? Is that we've been hearing from Dave Roberts for a long time now. Like, there is less than a 0% chance that Shohei Ohtani is pitching before the All-Star break. Just saying that, like, it's not happening. We're not going to have him pitch before July. We're not going to have him pitch before the break. It's going to be August. You will not see him. Was that Dave Roberts tempering expectations? Or is this the front office saying, now's the time? Or is this Shohei Ohtani saying, you need me, let me get in there?
Honest answer, it's a combination of all three. I don't know at what degree, but it's a combination. I think Ohtani has been the kind of guy who says, I'm in, you need me, well, let's do this. Let's manage it. Let's be, situationally aware. I will be honest where I'm at, how I'm feeling, whatever. I think that's what we're hearing from Ohtani if I'm in that conversation. That's what I would expect. What I'm hearing from Dave Roberts is, let's do this right. Let's protect my guy. Let's, maintain the relationships I have throughout the clubhouse. They want to see that I'm leading them. That comes with protection, et cetera, et cetera. So he's saying all the right things, and I think he believes it. But I also think that this has changed the front office's opinion with this. What is this? The 75th pitcher they've lost this season or whatever. So
I think that's on the low side.
Yeah, it's at least 75 guys. So they've got to have a solution, right? And if you got a guy like Ohtani who's saying, I can do it, and you got a manager like Dave Roberts who's saying things like, I know you can, but let's be really smart about it and really careful. And the front office is saying now, or whatever, right? Whatever combination of that. I think that's how you get to where we are now.
Yeah, and I don't think this decision was taken lightly. I think there was a lot of conversation between everybody, especially when you have somebody like Ohtani, because the last thing you want is another pitcher to go down, to have Ohtani go down again, because you're paying him that much money, and part of the reason you paid him that much money, I mean, aside from the fact that he's basically paying for himself with it, with advertising and ticket sales and everything that comes with having Ohtani on your team, so you're paying for two players.
Oh yeah.
You want to have both players. So I'm sure that there was a lot of conversation. They were very methodical about this. I don't think it was, oh no, Roki. Let's go with Ohtani. Let's get him out there, right?
Yeah, no.
I don't think it was a panic decision.
No, I agree. But pressured, not panicking, but pressured. Here's the last thing I will say about it. I think what they have to be most careful about is that whatever potential injury does not then take his bat out of the lineup. So if he pushes too hard, too early, too fast, whatever, this is a double-edged sword very quickly. So I hope they're just really careful for the sake of baseball and the guy. But, baseball needs Ohtani. So,
and I think because of that, I don't think we're going to see Ohtani go more than like 5 innings, maybe till the playoffs.
Dude,
I think they're going to make sure that the bullpen is ready to go on Ohtani's days.
Yeah, dude, exactly. He needs to have immaculate innings back to back to go 5. It's not gonna happen. He needs to be throwing ground balls and getting out of situations before they ever even have a dream of beginning.
Generate weak contact.
That's right.